Welcome back to Outdoor More. Today I want to take you guys through using my Velo AI bike fit to see if this AI bike fitting service can help fix my lower back pain, groin pain, and hamstring pain as I'm cycling. So the cost of a professional bike fitter is anywhere between $150 to $600 from what I've found here in Florida. And as I was researching this, I was looking into it because I was so excited to do my first Zwift ride. I did an hour-and-a-half ride on the Zwift, and whenever I got off of that ride, my lower back was absolutely killing me. I went from doing the workout to a 9.5-hour flight to Amsterdam, and whenever I got up out of my seat, I looked like Bambi trying to walk. My lower back was absolutely killing me, and this morning I did an hour-and-a-half, and my groin was killing me. So while I was overseas, I was looking into, how do people do these bike fits now in the age of technology? I found my Velo bike fit, so let's dive in, let's figure out, and let's see. I bought the $35 plan, and we'll see if this fixes some of the issues that I had with my fitting, and we'll see what kind of pointers it gives. The stuff that I'm naturally feeling before getting into this is, I think that it's going to tell me to raise my seat by a few millimeters, and I hope that it tells me to take my seat back by a few millimeters, because I feel like those two things will probably fix my issue. If I didn't have if we didn't have Velo AI fit, then I would just do that naturally, but I'm also curious of what other pointers this thing's going to give me. So let's dive in and see what pointers this thing gives and if it fixes my issues.
Good. Stand back up. Now bend forward and try to touch the floor, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Good. Stand back up. Now raise your right knee as high as possible.
All right, so I just started, and it looks like you start off with a mobility test. So I was not expecting a mobility test before the bike fit. So I scored on the squat. I got a needs help along with some shoulder mobility. So I'll take you guys through what that looks like. First thing I want to warn you guys about is you're going to need at least 12 feet or 3 meters of space to do this, because trying to do it in a small area, you're not going to be able to capture your full body in range, is what I'm finding. So heads up, you're going to need a little bit of space if you do want to use this service. First bike fit done. Let's see what this thing has to say about what I need to do. So I'm gonna get my little mechanic set ready and get ready to wrench on this thing. First question that we have is, how many millimeters is in an inch? 10 millimeters is 0.39, by the way. So let's go get out the measuring tape and figure out how to figure that one out. All right, first thing, rulers have millimeters, so let's make it easy on ourselves. Says lower the seat by 10 millimeters. I was not expecting that. So I will lower it by 10 millimeters, and it says to increase the height of my bars by 10 millimeters. To put it in perspective, that's about the thickness of one finger, roughly. Yeah, look at that, check that out. One finger is roughly 10 millimeters. So gonna get super scientific. Then after that, it is going to tell me if I should move my seat fore or aft, in that little quick spin, I really hope it says move it back, because my butt hurts. Okay, adjustments have been made. Let's see what kind of changes we get. And by the way, if you guys do not have one of these Crank Brothers handy dandy tools, then you should pick one up. Link in the description, because it has saved me multiple times. So a little pro tip if you guys are a rookie like me. right, results are in from test number 2, and it claims to lower the saddle ride height by another 10 millimeters. Now, I am not trusting it 100%. I don't believe that this will be the fix. I actually felt really good on that. I really liked it. I think if anything, I'm once again just gonna move the seat forward or back a little bit just because I'm getting a little pinching on my groin, but it feels good. But let me know what you guys think from analysis number 2. If you think I need to lower my ride height by another 10 millimeters, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do one final upload for my third upload just to see what it says, and I'm gonna see how it feels. So I'll go over there, I'll wrench away, and I'll meet you guys whenever I'm doing my third analysis. For the third analysis to come through, and I do not know what it's going to say. I can say that I do feel good. I feel better than I did whenever I started, because whenever I was doing this, I was lining it up with the top of my hip, and now it's at pretty much like the lower part of my hip. So sorry for that close up there of the belly, but dad bod's going strong. It feels better. It feels better. I'll give it that. I do not know what this third analysis is going to say. I will look at it, but I'm going to look at it. I'm not just going to blindly follow it. I'm going to also listen to my body and use some critical thinking here. But I did not know this. It looks like there is a referral link. So if you guys are interested in trying, I will link our referral for Outdoor More down below if you guys would like to use that. But overall, so far, I actually feel like this was pretty good. Worth 35 bucks. Yeah, or if you have a friend that knows how to bike fit, just ask them. Or you can maybe watch some YouTube, but this gave me pointers that I probably would not have identified myself. I was adjusting things. I already have purchased a new stem whenever I first got the bike to shorten it up, just because I felt like I was too far reached out. That was because I knew somebody that was like, hey, it looks like you're reaching a lot. You should probably not reach that much. So yeah, these are things that you're able to kind of get by being in the group, but I only ride outdoors a handful of times throughout the years. I do almost all my training indoors, so I don't really get that community support. But I am going to upload you guys, and next we're just going to go through, I'm going to show you guys exactly what it says for number 3. I am going to sign off. I'd love to know what you guys think. If you think that this thing's giving me the right opinion, wrong opinion, let me know your opinion. But on that note, I'm happy with it. Feels good so far. I'm excited to get on Zwift and start Watopia, and hope to see you guys out there on the virtual paths, and hope to actually see you guys more so out there on the bike trails whenever I get out there myself. Peace.